The God King has fallen. The Empire is in despair. The time is nigh for you to be our instrument for salvation. We will familiarize with basics of Void Warfare. Welcome to Void War, the Warhammer 40k inspired FTL game. New mechanics, new weapons, new enemies, and more ways to combat your foes. I've removed a tutorial from the video and doing some cutting as this was recorded while streaming. If you enjoy what you see, check out the game in the links below, and if you enjoy the video, subscribe and like. You stumble upon a cult of starship in the middle of a repair operation. Before you have a chance to react, they activate their weapons and open fire. They have 4 shields, so we need to do a boarding, load crew, launch crew, and we want to attack their shield, which we cannot do. Let's take out their weapons then. Fight for your life. Weapon is disabled. It has... how much HP does this ship even have? How do I see that? Oh. That's the HP. That's the shield. I was seeing this wrong. Let's recall the crew. Let's set you to man here and you to man the guns. Let's go with this. Shield is gone. Wait for weapons to power up again. Don't I have a healing bay? No? How do I heal it? Okay, so you heal a bit of health when you warp. Alright. Let's check out the merchant. I probably can't buy anything. Let's talk. I've heard the likelihood of sustaining injuries from starship grade weapons fires are ironically pretty low. They say that the internal structure of the ships absorb most of the impact. Is that true? Mind you, I should never want to find out myself. Let's trade. Noxus Blast. So I can have crew contracts. A acolyte, a scribe, and a magister. They cost 60, 170 scrap. I have 80. Psychic operator ignores shield and cannot miss. I could use this. This is probably a consumable that you can use once. Ship, ignore shield and cannot miss. Let's buy one of these just for fun. And I don't have a psychic, so that's why I can't equip that to him. Alright, so that makes sense. And they are not psychics either. No. You are a psychic. Let's buy them, just for fun. And we're going to load out. We go to the psychic. Consume psychogram to teach you and I psychic. The old psychic power will be forgotten. Cancel. Grants immune to debilitating effects to all other crew on the current ship for 10 seconds. Affects poison, slows down, immobilize mind control, curses, and DPS reduction. Alright. Let's just keep on going. Warp. And we are warping here. You're our destination. You're being ambushed by a gang of raiders. You're mine now. Nope. Let's blast that. Let's blast the shields again. They are gone. To the first scavenger, nope. We are not going to accept the refusal, and now we're going to see if we can get more. Take no. We got less, but we got ammunition, but I don't have a missile line. Say place to rest. What is this? I've lost no hull, no injuries. Construct a machine slave. Yes. Let's warp again. Let's ignore the shipyard. A civilian colony is visible ahead. Cannon fire streaks across the void and realize colonists attack. Let's help the colony. Let's take out. Yeah, let's go with the shield and just pummel the shield. Radar is jammed. That's where I can see inside. Autofire on, autofire on. Yeah, I'm just sipping my drink while the game is not playing. Here we go. That's what we would like to see. Are the bodies flying out there? Ooh. Power glade. Unfortunately, Connor was utterly destroyed by another course of vessel, not utterly, but it was destroyed. This does what? A weapon, DPS in medium moves. Alright. Of course, we equipped it to my commander guy. And we're gonna rename it to Osa. Oh, good descriptions. Not sure what that does. Can I cancel out there? Yeah, can. Oh well, let's keep on warping. I said we're ignoring the shipyard because we have nothing to gain there. You can enter Death Call folder, it may transport valuable cargo. Yep. Only one shield. It has 2 weapons, it seems like. So, yeah. Let's attack the shielding room. Ooh, Psyker. They missed. Weapons damaged. Poor guys. No, not really. This is Warhammer. No, this is Void War, I mean. Let's keep on trucking. Yara in the system for a small Imperial outpost refinery under attack by Corsair. Let's intervene. Nah, I don't deal with Corsairs. Course activated, there is drives about. You return to the outpost and find that self-destruct has been initiated. Works must be evacuated while you were dealing with the Corsair. Moments later, the outpost explodes, causing minor damage from hull. Absolute scumbag behavior. Next note is defunct starship armament production facility. I can be reactivated by machinery, requires chemical fuel. And we have no munitions, so we have to leave. So let's keep on jumping. I'm probably gonna ignore that weapon shop also, even though I want to check it out. Your ship emerges on subspace, nearly collide with the wreck of an abandoned fuel depot. The depot nothing but value, you move on. Okay, we just keep on jumping. FTL convoy comes into view. A support ship within convoy hastily engaged the subspace drives, preparing to jump out. All except for one lone vessel, which pivots to confront your ship. Brave men. We're gonna sink them. Destroying the shield and missing. We have to wait for that? No? There we go. And we retarded the bolt cannon to the... Is that loot over there? Ooh. I completely missed that. Here we go, the whole crew. And now we pound the ship again. That's just a really nice mechanic. Go in, loot the ship and then bail out. Need to keep my eyes out for that. You managed to receive intact supply container from the remains. Let's warp. Is my looking? I have 121. Let's check out the merchant. It's gonna be fun. Docking flights glimmer through the dust. A cloud ahead of you, betraying the presence of a large string post. One of her representatives contact you with its approach. They wish to make a deal with you. Talk. Did you hear some rebel try to deorbit one of those colony hubs? And here we buy the fun stuff. We have bolt cannon. We can buy another one just for fun. Or we can buy missiles. That's weapon. That's chaos engine. Power claw. Man, this is so cool. But we'll buy one of these. And we are done buying. We are now going to upgrade stuff. We're gonna upgrade one weapon buy and one reactor. Great. Here we go. And now we warp to the next zone. Your ship emerges from subspace without incident. You move on. Thanks for that one. Empty room. Into the Stargate. You approach Stargate. Desolate sector. Desolate expanse on the fringes of Imperial space. Scattered battle colors of the Empire. What do we mostly want to do? Also, neutral exclusion zone. So we have exclusion zone up there, or we could go for war zone. Let's go for the neutral into the exclusion zone and into the war zone. So we check out as many zones we possibly can. You arrived at one of the many Protostar ways interspersed across habitable space. Few colonists remain here. Those that do must remain ever vigilant against roving bands of marauders in the infested region. Let's warp. What do we have? We have a merchant, shipyards, merchant, ordnance expert. But let's go down here. 2 choices. Better than 0 choices. You cross path with a supply-laden vessel. The war called to yield initiative. It targets your vessel, opens fire. And we're just gonna return fire. It has 1 shield. This has a loot box, so we're gonna loot that if we can. Yeah, looks fine. And we're gonna move 1 directly in there. And let's keep this a bit stable. I looted them. Continue. Recall ship. And now we target their weapon and their shield. Fire. Weapons are disabled. For that one, let's box my eye shield. Oh yeah, got the loot and got away. What is this? Reduce enemy DPS by 1, HP plus 2. Let's get this on Orpo. We can use that. Oh, it's a tool. Let's equip this on my invaders instead. And can we do that? Nope. We can do that. Oh, move them in there. Let's jump. Let's check out the mercenary broker. Nothing happened here. You discovered abandoned Corsair hauler drifting in space. Scorch marks on the enemy suggest this vessel was intercepted by the Imperial patrol ship. Investigate further. Got some scrap metal. Little work remains of the hauler. You cover the crawl space for smuggling contraband. Unfortunately empty. Take what you can and return to your ship. Go to the mercenary broker. I can put you in touch with whoever you want for a fee. I've seen firsthand the war cult relentless drive to annihilate the Empire. They view it as weak, dying organization. Yada yada yada. And here we have a few fighters, I guess. Ooh. Should we get some stuff for my friends? I really want that actually. Let's pick that up. This means my crew is even better now. Go into equipment. Orpho with the glaive, and we have Orion now with the siege jack. Orion. Let's warp. And we want to ignore that. We can warp here. The BOS approaches the endpoint with its valuable cargo at stake. It has like its weaponry and locks onto a ship. Right. We are going to load crew, and we are going to. Yeah, let's jump in here. Can I use that? Nope, that's on that vessel. Ooh, they're taking quite a lot of damage. Let's recall the crew. And let's pack them. Sadly enough, I was not able to loot the chest. Could probably risk it, but no. Alright, they're trying to escape. We cannot let them do that. We're gonna target their engines. Yes, we target engines. And we miss both. They can shoot their cannons. They're gonna be slightly out of sync. And they should be destroyed now. Oh yeah! Easy victory. Not really, but a bunch of scrap metals or a husk. No, let's go with the scrap metal. Let's jump up the unvisited node. You discover a sprawling supply depot belonging to a rebel faction seemingly deserted the aftermath of a fierce battle. Search here. We got a armor. Let's equip that to one of my guys. You took the most damage, so you will get it for now. Let's warp. Should I? No. Crew rest. We don't need that where we are going. Ooh, what is this? You stumble upon a blood cult starship in the middle of repair operation. Before you have a chance to react, deactivate their weapons, open fire. What are the blood cult? Target shields and target weapon. Load my guys into the loading bay. Ooh, they got actually shields. We actually need to time this to take down the shields. I see. There you go, all weapons loaded. Target a shield. Shield is targeted. Let's retarget the weapon. Ah, they were in repair, so they had very little HP actually. Alright. Keep on jumping. Our Yumpie found a chromy warship lying wait. We will not be able to pass without a fight. Alright, so we have 2 shields. So we need to charge up our weapons. Ooh, weapon charge. Let's start the shield. Field is damaged. Port roll. I should be able to take them out before they can jump. Yep. You spend some time salvaging what you can for remains. You get 1 scrap and 2 munition. Alright. Should I upgrade something? Maybe. Let's check. I have quite a lot. Maybe I can get some more shielding. I need to invest twice to get 1 extra shield layer. So let's do that. Quite expensive. It's worth it, I'm saying. Do we want to grow a mission expert? No. I get the weapon. There's a destroyer cultist here. You're able to distinguish weapon from wreck. Alright. That gives me 2 DPS, 1 DPS medium rooms. And I break doors. This just gives me a bunch of DPS. Let's do that. And we'll give him that one. Give me that one. Alright, let's warp. Let's warp down here for more battles, hopefully. Imperial Soppy moves into attack. They have 1 shield. So that targets that, and those target the shield. Sit back and relax. Watch the game win for me. Or miss all of it attacked. And this is going great. How? How are you missing so much? How do I see how much evasion the enemy ship has? 25%! I should be hitting much more. Every 4 shot should miss, but I'm missing like every shot. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, keep on hitting it. Keep on hitting it. Yeah. I could have worked out with my troops, but didn't feel like that. Let's pick up another husk. And let's warp. No, we're not gonna check out the mechanic. Pirate Starship is waiting for you at the endpoint. It is an ambush. I have 1 shield and 15 evasion, so these go for weapons, these two go for shield. And I'm just about to relax. I mean, I could work in troops to see if there's anything to loot. Just destroy it. The ship is torn apart, revealing contents inside. And I scrap 1 munition. Let's keep on warping. You detect an unknown object in the distance. Its temperature reading are abnormally high. Let's investigate. The approach object determines a starship of the death cult. It is on fire. There may be survivors on board. Send one of the crew to rescue them. Your crewman heroically sprints to the flames and successfully rescues several people aboard the ship. One of them offers to join the crew. More decisions. Ooh. That's a cool guy. Let's warp. And we warp into the Stargate. Let's go into the internal sea. Large region of space are swallowed whole by subspace rifts. What could possibly go wrong? Thank you for checking this video out. You can check out the game in full in the links below. This is just the demo, and if you want to watch me play the rest, you can check out the VOD connected to this video. You can catch me live through Sunday and Wednesday on 1800 Central European Time. Have a good day, and may the seagulls not steal your fries.